MBA has helped you to get where you are today? Do you think that you still get to where you are today without an MBA?
No way.
No way. Wow. That's a very strong affirmation for going to school in the downtime.
I mean, for me, absolutely, MBA was
the thing
to get me where I am today.
Wow. Andy, do you think you can still run VinaCapital without an MBA?
Well, I think that it's a bit different, right? I'm in the investment space.
Yes.
It's not about the MBA or it's not. It is about the competition.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get a job in the investment space, there are a lot of smart people who want the same job.
That's true.
And an MBA at a top school enhances your competitiveness, your resume,
yes,
to get that job.
Yes.
Now, so the MBA in effect gives you the ability to walk in. It also gives you the ability to connect with other people down the road.
Mm-hmm.
But if you take the MBA out and you look at the background and the experience and the knowledge that one can accumulate without getting an MBA,
yes,
they can still do well.
Mm-hmm.
We hire a lot of CEOs and COO from the US, Europe, Asia to work on businesses.
Yes.
And most of them don't have MBAs. They have a lot of gray hair.
Yes.
That means they have experience. They've worked many years in marketing, distribution, operation roles, but they do just as well. Right? So it really depends on where you want to go and who's applying for that job that you want to get to. If you want to work for Goldman Sachs and be an associate, or McKinsey, or Bain, you are going to compete with someone who has an MBA from Harvard or Stanford. And if you don't have that MBA from top school, you may not be as competitive.
So you said that, yes, MBA can help you to differentiate yourself from a very competitive pool, for example. But based on your experience, you hire people with gray hair, so people with lots of experience, and they're equally valuable to the organization as MBA folks. But maybe with an MBA, you can, maybe, would I say, take a faster track? Or you don't believe in that story, a fast track with an MBA?
Yeah, you can get a fast track with an MBA.
Oh, so there's a certain balance to that, yes?
But the fast track only is meaningful if you can deliver.
Sure.
You take a fast track into a business and you can't deliver,
yes,
you go out.
Yes.
So it's good to have an MBA, but like I said, if you're going into a consulting job after your MBA, there is no such thing as a fast track. Because everybody has an MBA. What is the fast track? If you go into investment banking, it's the same thing. Now, if you're talking about fast track, I would only assume that you're going into a Unilever or Procter & Gamble.
Yeah.
Okay, so you fast track. You'll be a younger person. You have more responsibility. You have to manage more people. But guess what? You have to deliver and execute. And if you aren't delivering and executing, someone else will. Right? So it's good, but you have to step up.
Yes. I thought you disagree with
yeah,
that, or because you thought you said absolutely, I couldn't get where I
just wanted to add to that. When I said absolutely, I didn't really mean that I would not be able to do what I'm doing today without my MBA.
Yes.
Maybe not as well, but I think I could do okay. When I said no way, I was thinking of MBA as a door opener for me. Really, you need the paper.
The passport.
Be frank, and you need the right paper for the right career path that you choose. So I give you an example. I did fly to New York City to interview with Bank of America Securities, and the guy asked me, why would you go to Michigan State?
Yes.
I said, that's the only school I applied. I didn't know. I had no idea about Ivy League or something like that because I'm from Vietnam. So that's the thing, you need something to get in the door first. And yes, I agree with Andy that then you have to deliver, but first you need to get your feet in the door first.
Great.
Just to throw some numbers around that, the S&P 500 large public U.S. companies, about 40% of the CEOs of those companies have an MBA. 40%. Another 25 or 30% have some other graduate degree. That means the rest, 30%, didn't get any graduate degree, and they still made it to be a CEO of an S&P 500 company. So that just goes to show that you don't need an MBA to achieve the top of your organization or your industry. But look at it another way. Look at the top 10 S&P 500 performers and the bottom 10 S&P 500 performers over the last several years. Of the top 10, 8 of the 10 CEOs were MBAs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Top 10, 8 of the 10 are MBAs.
Yes.
Wow, that's striking.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad.
But on the other side, on the bottom 10, there were 2 MBAs down there. So an MBA is not a guarantee it might help you get to the top of your organization, but it's not a guarantee that you will still perform well. I think the way somebody put it, if you're good, an MBA will make you better, and if you're bad, an MBA might make you too worse. So, right.
But the answer 8 too, so that's kind of goes to show that yes, maybe MBA does help you maybe to operate smarter and run better companies.
Sure.